are now plugged into Hooked on Sonics with Bruce and Tone Capone.
And we're live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another fantastic episode of Hooked on Sonics. I am one of your two hosts, Bruce, and as always, everyone's brother from another mother, the Toe Capone. And this week, our album review is brought to us by last week's very special guest, Eddie Spaghetti from the Supersuckers. So if you haven't checked that out yet, why haven't you? Go over there, listen to last week's episode, and then come back to us to where you can listen to our review of Royal Republic's studio album called Weekend Man. Um, so, really excited to get into this. We're a little backed up on music news, so a lot to discuss there. And, I've picked up a few things too, and we've been listening to other things. We're going to talk about all of it. Before we get into all that, Tone, lots of great feedback from last week's episode. But more importantly, everyone kept asking, how are you?
Good evening. I am well. Just been dealing with the diet thing still. It's going okay. Kind of hit a plateau and just sitting here chilling at it, and I'm not fucking happy about it.
You
But
look beautiful.
they come and go. They come and go. No, there's little things that we're noticing, like one of the my wedding ring is slipping off of my fingers.
That's hot. Keep doing that.
Cake and Kate can you know she can she was able to put on a brand new pair of jeans that I bought her.
Uh-huh. Very cool,
So
man.
that's cool things going on. It is, it is going. It's going. It's a process, but it's going. We're doing it for our health, and I'm glad to be doing it. Uh, Picked up my tickets for Mono Lord. Uh, Coming to the Ace of Cups, I think September 8th. Probably going to pick up my tickets for Dope Throne at
Hmm.
the Ace of Cups September 11th.
Now, is Ace Cups one of your favorite places to go to right now? Local?
For Doom, yeah. I wish these bands would play bigger venues, but I like that they play the smaller venues. The problem is when they play the smaller venues and they really sell. Like when I went to see Elder, man, I was really excited to see them because I really do dig them. And I wasn't able to get tickets the second time they played the Ace of Cups, but the first time that I had seen them, I did, and the place was so freaking packed, dude. I couldn't see the stage.
Hmm.
I couldn't see the stage. It was so packed. So I just sat out on the patio and listened to the music.
Nice.
They killed it though, dude. And I mean, it's a cool venue, but there really aren't any options to see over everybody or any elevated seating.
Gotcha. Well, what have you been listening to, my friend?
Oh, this week, definitely some obituary.
Hmm.
Um, was spinning some of that. Spun some boring. Um, was checking out a couple bands, man, and I can't remember right offhand who it was that I was checking out, but I was diving around on some bands on Bandcamp, and then what else have I been listening to? Definitely checked out that album, The Royal Republic's The Weekend Man.
Okay.
I'm excited to talk about that.
Hmm.
I think I listened to a little bit of Sleep this week too. I know there was somebody new to me I was checking out this week. I just can't remember who it was.
Gotcha.
How about you?
Well, let's see. I was listening to a lot of Dictators, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Listening to that New York Dolls album, One Day It'll Please Us. Um, Listening to that, getting anticipated for the record store day release of that on
Excuse me.
vinyl. Some Jason and the Scorchers, some Dale Watson, Melissa Etheridge's new album produced by Shooter Jennings. Been listening to that.
I was thinking about getting Kate tickets to go see her.
You should.
I'd love to. I'd love to, but I'm not going to go. That would be for her and another woman or friend.
Yeah.
I would want her to experience that with another woman that she wants to experience that with. And I think she had mentioned taking her mom.
There you go. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Don't get me
Um,
wrong. I think Melissa Etheridge rocks and excuse me. I think Melissa Etheridge rocks and she's got some great material out there, but it's just it's not music for me, man. It's not my
yeah.
music, you know?
Yeah.
So
Well, I really like the new album, so I
good.
encourage people to check that thing out. Let's see, real quick. I did pick up a a special 30th anniversary pressing of the sacrilegious sounds of the Supersuckers. It's a cool.
Oh, nice inlays.
Mm-hmm. The solid red, like
Nice
lip.
red.
Mm-hmm. Picked up that, and then I picked up. Yeah, copy of AC/DC's The Razor's Edge.
Don't you
Now,
already own that?
I do. However, here's something you probably won't be able to see, but this was out of either Spain or Mexico. I can't tell on the Sonographica records. And then what's cool about this is an original pressing. The pressing that I had was the reissue. But what's really cool about this is all the everything's in Spanish.
Really?
Yep. All the lettering and all that stuff is in Spanish. So, and the title is all lowercase. So, just some differences there. Um, Another little difference is the actual album artwork is a little duller um, than what the reissue is, but absolute cool find. Again, still have the little, security seal with the Sonographica um, signage on there. So pretty cool to have that.
Where'd you stumble across that at?
Our friends at Lost and Found Records,
Always.
always. Let's see. Lastly, I went and seen Peter Chris at the anime thing,
Yeah, you and I
and
talked about that.
yeah, so I was going to show everyone. I got the CD of the Chris Cat #1 autographed by Pete, and then the 78 solo album. I've already got that hanging back up, and then got the picture with me and Pete right there. Not a great, not a great view, but anyway. Uh, Him and his wife Gigi could not have been nicer. Uh, this, Peter really took his time with people. Very happy to see people. Very engaged. Um, Wes, our buddy, uh, he texted me and said he actually got tickets to go see Peter
Yeah.
up in his neck of the woods next week. So um, I told him he won't be disappointed. That's all going to be awesome. So. And that's what I got on my end.
Nice. I've got stuff coming in the mail, man, but I've got to wait on it to get here before I show it off. So
Hmm.
if it even happens, I'm a little irritated at this point. Um, I do want to get up. I do want to get up to Magnolia, and I want to get up to Used Kids.
Yep.
I want to take Kate up to Used Kids with me. That's
Oh yeah.
something I want to plan for. Hopefully this weekend. But
Take her
we're going to Monster Trucks.
take her to record store day.
I don't think there's anything really released on Record Store Day that I'm after.
Hmm.
You after a few things?
Oh, tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. A Bruce Kulick release, another Doors release, New York Dolls, a couple of John Prines. Um,
What do you want the most?
mm, Either my top three that I gotta have is the John Prine stuff, either one of those or the New York Dolls re- um, reissue. That'd be my top.
Nice.
Yep. So there you go. What do you got in the way of news, my friend?
Well, man, I do want to say, like I mentioned earlier, I got my tickets for Monolord. Their new album's getting ready to drop. I want to say maybe in May,
Okay.
sometime in May. A lot of albums are dropping here soon. You got the new Propane album coming. You got the new um, Elder album coming. You've got the new who else? Man, there's just so much coming out, man. The new Neurosis album that dropped.
Mm-hmm.
This was kind of a sleeper hit and out of nowhere, and I guess they pulled the singer guitar player from ISIS. And I've listened to the majority of the album so far, and man, it is absolutely a killer album.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not that big of a Neurosis fan, but this is a really good album. And then COC dropped a new album. Corrosion of Conformity dropped a new album. I've heard bits and pieces of it so far. I have not got to sit down with it. I guarantee you I will be sitting down with it. Um, and a little sadder news, we lost Phil Campbell
Mm-hmm.
and from Motorhead and Ross the Boss from obviously our friends at the Dictators and Man of
Mm-hmm.
War. Um, I often think of these things like this and I go, man, it kind of stinks getting older because these people that we looked up to, you know, they're mortal, just
Mm-hmm.
like you and me. It kind of helps you, kind of lets you, see these people that you looked up to, and you understand, we're all just mortal. And my heart goes out to the families for Ross and Phil, man. It just
Mm-hmm.
it's tragic. It's end of an era.
No,
Um,
for sure. Both phenomenal guitar players. Um, and it's really nice to see both of them getting some well-deserved tributes and
yeah,
accolades, and a lot of love there on social media, which sometimes not always the case. So really glad to see that. Definitely, definitely will be missed.
yeah, they are legends,
Yep.
absolute legends. And they're playing that great gig in the sky, that's for sure. Um, Also to mention, yesterday was the anniversary of the passing of Wendy O. Williams,
Yep.
of the Wendy O. Williams and the Plasmatics. We greatly miss her and her contribution to music and just her her being, man. She was
Mhm.
something else. She
So
was
far ahead.
so like I legendary, legendary. You had to have been there, right?
Yeah.
Um, Also, Lane Staley of Alice in Chains,
Hmm.
anniversary of his passing, as well as Kurt Cobain.
Yep.
Um, unfortunately, Kurt Cobain of Nirvana. Unfortunately, it's a very, very sad, uh, sad thing. You know, once again, the passing of your idols, and the people that wrote music that would get you to live to fight another day.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
but
No.
I don't want to end all that on a sour note as far as the news goes. We will go ahead and put it on a bit of a good note. Bruce, I don't know if you and I've talked about this yet, and I understand that we had maybe talked about what previously happened, but Twisted Sister was supposed to go out on a 50th anniversary tour,
Mm-hmm.
and Dee is not able to do so. Um, our thoughts are with him.
Yep.
I'm a huge Twisted Sister fan, have always been a Twisted Sister fan. People may not know that about me, but I love that band. I have loved that band for a long, 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 long time.
Absolutely.
Um, when I think of bands that really got me into the idea of liking metal music, it was bands of Quiet Riot and Twisted Sister that really turned it on for me. So,
Yep.
um, that being said, they've decided to go ahead and do the 50th anniversary tour.
Yeah.
And they have brought in none other than Sebastian Bach. Now, I don't know if you have gotten the time to go out there and see some of the video, but I'm going to be very honest and very truthful with you. I think he can pull it off.
You're crazy.
Dude, you have to go see it yourself. You have to go out there and look up him doing Twisted Sister tunes with his band right now. The band's not completely 110% on it,
Right.
but if you listen to him vocally, I think he can get it off.
No, there's no doubt in my mind that vocally he can do it. Sebastian, over the years, has taken very good care of his voice. However, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Sebastian Bach and
I don't
what.
either. I don't either, dude. I would rather see D up there in his gear or just in some, regular street clothes and
Mhm.
just walk across the stage. Just
Right.
sing and walk across the stage. If you're comfortable enough with doing that, let's rock it. I'm
Yep.
okay with that. You ain't gotta get out there and try and rock my face off. I just want to hear you sing the songs live, dude.
Hmm. No, I'm with you. I calling this Twisted Sister just because it's got JJ French. I don't know, man. I don't like it
Mhm.
because I don't think any other, long-standing member is going to be part of it. You got Joey Casada playing on drums, who played on Ace's last solo album. He's done some other like Kiss related side projects and stuff like that, but um, I don't know. It doesn't interest me. It doesn't excite me. I'm glad that if people want to see it, more power to you. I just don't get it. That ain't Twisted Sister to me. That's Sebastian Bach.
I don't know, man. Do me a favor. Go out there
Mm.
on YouTube and take a look.
Okay.
Just take a look. It doesn't
Again,
hurt. It doesn't hurt to take a look. I will tell you this. I like it better than Axel doing Guns and or Axel doing ACDC.
now see, I think Axel did a great job at singing some of that AC/DC stuff.
I'm not saying that Axel didn't do a good job on some of the stuff, but
I
some
just don't
of
want
it
to
was
see it.
just it just didn't it
Yeah.
wasn't right.
Nope. I get it. I get it. Not my thing.
Well, and that is the news.
There you go. All right. So we're getting ready to get into this music or this album review by the Royal Republic. Again, thanks to last week's guest, Eddie Spaghetti, from the Supersuckers, the world's greatest rock and roll band. Check them out. everywhere. He is currently on a cruise right now for Little Steven's Underground Garage. So, um, they're having fun there. Seeing the Michael Monroe band was out there having a blast. All kinds of folks. But he gave us World Republic's Weekend Man. Now he said um, that he really digs this album a lot, and that other members of his band are just like, I don't get it. So it'll be interesting to see what each of us thinks on this.
Let's get into it.
Well, come on. All right. Let's see. Weekend Man was released on February 26th, 2016. So just a shade to 10 years old. This
It
is
was released on when?
February 26th, 2016.
Okay, 2016. Okay.
Yep. Um, let's see. Royal Republic is a Swedish rock band. You couldn't tell by listening to them, but it does sound kind of European. It does sound kind of European in its tone and stuff. So, and it was recorded in Germany. So, how about that?
And I believe it was their third release.
That is correct. It was their third release. There were three singles off this album. When I See You Dance with Another, Baby, and Um, so there's the 3,000 foot look at that album here. First track is Here I Come, There You Go. What do you think, Tone?
This was a straightforward, rocking, driving tune. I love how it picked up on the end, and I thought it was a great opener. So I gave this one an A.
Hmm. So I picked right up exactly what you were saying, straightforward, simple lyrics, a lot of repetitiveness um, on this song. A few others too, but especially in this song, super good energy, simple lyrics, really fun. This had a Hives and Queens of the Stone Age vibe to this song. Um, like Eddie kind of alluded to last week, everything like production wise, everything is straight in your face. So there's nothing really sounds layered as far as like the instruments and things like that. Everything is right up in front. And I kind of dug that. It's yeah, sound wise, it was kind of thin a little bit. But I like the rawness of it a little bit. So I gave it an A plus. I thought it was a fantastic opener. So
Nice.
mm-hmm.
Track number two, Walk. Uh, I stated that this was another driving tune, upbeat, or you can just walk. So I gave this one an A. I dug it, man. This album's starting off pretty strong for me. I was I was not knowing what I was getting into. One of the things I'd like to mention, and I'll mention a little bit of it, is man, these guys seem to touch a lot of music ranges
Mm-hmm.
from punk to rockabilly to, you know, just straightforward rock and roll. There's like a ska thing going on. There's just, they really touch across a lot of different styles. And the way that they blend it and put it together, it sounds really good. Like
Mm-hmm.
all of the players are doing a great job doing their role, like a phenomenal job doing their role. Like these guys are good. There's no mistaking that these guys are good. I'm a little stunned that for as good as these dudes are, I don't know before today or before we were given them. Had you
Mm-hmm.
had ever heard of them?
The when I seen the actual logo, It seems like I've seen the logo before, but no, I don't ever remember listening to these guys.
Oh, man, I'm gonna tell you what, dude. If this is their third album, man, these dudes are killing it, man. Like I'm not even going to fake the funk on this, man. Like these dudes for their genre are killing it. Why are these how has this not transitioned over into American radio
Hmm.
or become some kind of international hit? I mean, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it because this is kind of what people could use.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? So this is like it's solid, man. So we're going to continue getting into it, but there's some different things that I noticed in here, man, and I just want to say that all the players are in place.
Oh yeah.
I've said this before, I'll say it again. With an album like this, all the players in place. And I really want to state, I had no idea what I was getting into when it was coming to this album. I had no idea what was being laid before me.
Yep.
And I'm not rating this album because Eddie gave it to us last week. I'm
Hmm.
not giving the fair ratings or the high ratings because it was given. No, I'm giving it because I sat here and I listened and go, man, this is good for this genre. This is solid, solid, solid.
Hmm.
So, um, it's I implore you that if more of a pop rock, mainstream style rock with some other musical influences intertwined in, you should definitely check this band out. I mean, I appreciate Eddie giving them to us because, and I'll get into more of that here later. But
Hmm.
so track number 3, When I See You Dance with Another. This was
Well,
a
oh, hold on. I didn't
so
even get to my
it ain't
review
your
on Walk.
turn. We're going to skip you. Your review is not
It's a
important. No,
That's
go
right. It
ahead, man.
doesn't matter.
No, go
Um,
ahead.
yeah, for me, Walk, a great alt rock riff. The riff itself reminds me of Nirvana. It's lots of fun, high energy. I love that little stutter stop with the drums
Yeah,
right before he hits into say Walk. That secondary riff going into the solo and the solo itself was just awesome. Another A plus for me. Like I could have listened to this song all fucking day.
yeah, it's solid, dude. It's a solid track, and this album started off really strong.
Yep.
Track number 3, When I See You Dance with Another. I believe you said this was a single.
Yep.
I
This is the
believe it.
first single.
I believe it had a video with it. I don't know that I actually watched it as I was listening to it,
Hmm.
but I'll get into that a little bit later. I wanted to state that this is another rocking, upbeat tune.
Hmm.
Maybe maybe some well put together with ska, rock, pop, rockabilly influence I got off of this, man. Like
Hmm.
there was just so much different things that I was hearing within this, and it was just like intertwined. I don't know, dude. I I was kind of like, man, that's solid too, man. And I'm really looking for a place to critique this thing, and I had to hand it another A.
Yep. No, I'm right with you. I gave it an A as well. Lots of repetitive lyrics again, but it's catchy as hell. Great chorus. The chorus actually reminds me of My Sharona.
Yeah,
If you kind of, oh yeah, I see it. There's a tiny but mighty solo. And I really wish it was longer. That solo, like he could have really went off somewhere, but he kept it real confined, like I don't know, maybe 20 seconds, maybe. Very short, but man, it was fun. So solid A for me.
yeah, it's a banger, dude.
Hmm.
Track number 4, People Say That I'm Over the Top. What were your thoughts on that one?
I said this should be Tony's theme song.
I had a I had a feeling you were going to say something like
Over the line.
that. Over the line.
No, I said great galloping riff. That bass is really getting me, dude, on this. This could have been a great Chili Pepper song, but still very original to Royal Republic here. Great energy and musicality. This might be my favorite song on the album. It's weird and super fun. I gave it an A plus. Love this song too.
Cool, cool. I gave this one an A plus as well. I said it is a killer opening riff. Right back into rocking your face off. It
Mm-hmm.
almost sounded clutchy to me, like parts sounded clutch. And then there was that bass breakdown, dude. That just I was like, nailed it,
Yeah.
nailed it.
There's
Like
some
the
good funk in there, man.
I was just like, man, this is oh man, just mm, chef's kiss, dude. That definitely an A plus on that one. Track number 5, Kung Fu Lovin'. What was your
Oh,
thoughts on that one, dude?
first off, how could you go wrong with a title like that? It's again a very alt rock um song, leaning more into the alternative side of it than more rock. It's quirky, it's fun. It's a weird little keyboard intro, but the main riff kicks in and it just kicks ass. Um, it's funny. It's a fun song. I gave it an A. Um, do I like it nearly as much as people say that I'm over the top? No, but it's still a really killer song. It's fun. Solid A for me.
Nice. I gave it an A as well. I said this
Hmm.
is an upbeat pop rock. This would be a great single or a song on a movie soundtrack.
See that?
Yeah. Some teen rom-com. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
But
funny.
yeah, man, it's another solid track, dude. Like
Hmm.
these guys are once again for their genre, they are not missing. I
No.
like that. Not so far. These guys are just not missing. Okay, this album is a good rockin' time. Um, Track number 6, Weekend Man, which is the title track.
Uh-huh. Would you give it?
I said I gave it an A. It's a great thumping riff. This would be great to crank after a long work week.
Mm,
You're just leaving work, you're getting in the car, heading home, and you just throw this thing on like I'm a
yeah.
weekend man.
I like that. So you gave it an A?
Yeah.
Okay. I gave it an A as well. It's a slow down, plotting beat and riff. It's a nice change up that I didn't think I needed. So far on this album, like it's been like go, 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 go. And this is a little more slowed down, but the energy doesn't really go away. What's that? Who does that song? Take me out. Dun, 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 dun. I think it's Modest Mouse. I don't
I
know,
think you're right.
but it's same similar riff to that. Um, you know, same kind of tempo and everything. I dug this a lot. I, you know, and a good again, it's a good um kind of break in the action where it doesn't really it doesn't lose any momentum for the album. So, A for me.
Yeah, dude, it's another solid track. I mean, this thing is just
Hmm.
beating it in. Track number 7, My Way. What were your
Hmm.
thoughts on that one?
This is my first ding, slight ding. Had a little bit of a police vibe to it. Um, Ramps up and gets a little more good energy in there. Of course, got to have some more cowbell. Lots of cowbell in this song. Um, it's good. It's pretty good. It's catchy, but as compared to the rest of the stuff, there is a drop off there. So I gave it a B plus.
Wow.
I gave my way a B plus.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
This would be where I would give my first ding as well.
Ah,
It's keeping the pace, though feels more like a punk ska. It's a good tune. It's nothing skippable,
no.
not by any means. It definitely fits the vibe of the album, but it's just
Mm-hmm.
like compared to what I've been listening to up to this point,
Mm-hmm.
it's just it. doesn't quite stand out as much as the rest up to this point.
Yep.
Track
Nope.
number 8, Follow the Sun. What were your thoughts on that one?
Well, here we go. It's another ding. This one fell flat for me. It's not a bad song at all, but it feels very different from the other tracks on this album. Um, it's very mellow, and his vocal delivery almost has like a crooner feel to his delivery. Um, I absolutely believe if this was on a different album, it could have been an A plus, but it just doesn't fit with this album at all, in my opinion. So I gave it a B.
Interesting. Interesting. I gave this one a B as well.
Hmm.
I said it's a mid-pace thumping drum pushes the song. Starts off mellow, but it warms up. It's kind of like, you show up at a party and some dude has a beer in his hand and hands you a beer.
Yeah.
It's good. It's cool. But it's I get where you could say this maybe doesn't feel like it fits the vibe of the album, but for
Hmm.
the most part, I wasn't of that mindset. I just it's just another track that doesn't stand out as well as the ones
Yeah.
before the last. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So track number 9. Uh-huh.
Um, uh, I love this fucking song. This song straight fucking rips. I love the grunts and the growls. Uh, and then the screaming is in all the right places. Um, I'd put in here, fuck, this is great. Weird and kick ass. Love this song. Love this song.
Nice. So you gave it a what?
A plus.
A plus.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, interesting. I gave this one an A as well.
Mm-hmm. So
Uh,
not A plus.
Picking back up the pace, this song starts full bore, and I love the breakdown or the bass breakdown. Um, it gets back into the swing of things, and
Yep.
I really dug I dug this one. The video, I think there's a video out there for it, which
Yep.
might have been pretty good.
Yeah, this was the third single, so
Uh, Cool, cool. Track number 10, Any Given Sunday.
mm-hmm.
Your thoughts?
My thoughts was this ain't about no football.
Yeah,
It's a plea to keep his girl. It's a love song that has an 80s vibe, and I really dig it. It gets an A for me. I really liked it. Again, it's just a different it's just a different musical style on here. It's quirky, it's interesting, it's kind of familiar, but totally unique. So I really dug this album, or I'm sorry, this track any given Sunday. So A for me.
I actually gave this one a B. I said this
Mm.
song has a very 80s alt rock feel. I can
Hmm.
see why this was a single, and the video was somewhat dark. So I did catch a couple videos off this album
Hmm.
as well, because sometimes I do that. And the video was kind of a darker video, but it was good. Um, Good song, but once again, it's just not an A for me.
Hmm.
Fits the vibe of the album definitely because of the different genres and the way they touch and play in different areas of the musical spectrum.
Yeah.
But track number 11, and I know that this was a single as well,
Yes, it's the second single.
Baby.
Hmm.
Um, if you
Vibe. What'd
if
you
you
think?
if you didn't see the video, you would think or say to yourself or know to yourself that she's not your baby. instead of cheese, not your baby. You have to see it in the video, folks.
Yeah.
Uh, I, I really, really loved the video for this. Um, this is cool, upbeat rocker, and the video was awesome. That's all I can say. It's this was a solid track. I gave this one an A as well.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I gave it an A myself. His vocal delivery was reminded me of Dave from Monster Magnet.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep. Killer riff. It's fun as hell chorus. Baby. The climbing solo just really kills, man. It's so good. Solid A for me on this.
Yeah, it was a banger. Definitely a
Mm-hmm.
banger.
Mm-hmm.
Track number 12, High Times. How'd you
Uh-huh.
feel about that one?
I said this is probably the weakest song on the album.
Really?
Yeah. I gave it a B. It's okay. That's all I have to put on it. It's okay. Nothing really stood out for me.
And nothing really wrong with it. It's just okay. Just an
It's
okay song.
fine. Like nothing really stood out at all on it.
Is it skippable?
I can't really remember anything that stuck out
Yeah, but if you just listen to the album as a whole, it's skippable. Or just let
as
the
a
album
whole.
spin.
Yeah, just let the album spin.
Okay.
It doesn't offend you. It just, it's just like, ugh. It's not that. It's just, okay.
Okay. I gave this one a B as well. Said
Hmm.
it's another thump driving in your face beat, drives until it brings it home. Um, a bit of their formula, and that's okay. But it just didn't stand out. It's not skippable. It's a good track. Fits the vibe of the album if you just let the album spin. But other than that, yeah, it's a good tune.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think it's so funny how many you and I are alike on this one.
It is kind of funny because I would have sworn you would have picked that, you would have put that higher.
No way.
Yeah. So what do I know? All right. I guess last song, American Dream. Tony, what say you about the last track?
I said very mellow tune,
Hmm.
great showcase of vocals here, a toe tapper, cool closer to a cool album. There were pieces in here that kind of reminded me of Seals and Crofts.
Really? Seals and
Yeah,
Croft.
some of the background female vocals that were going on,
Hmm.
they were saying something like la 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 la. It just kind of reminded me of Summer Breeze. And then but man, this was a great track. I gave it this is the only other track I gave an A plus to.
Mm.
I
Now
dug it.
see, that's awesome. Now see, I didn't rank it quite as high as you. I gave it an A.
Yeah.
I said this feels like a Mellencamp riff. I like that line where it's like California smells like ammonia. That just or sticks around like ammonia. I
Dude,
think that's great.
vocally this dude is so good.
Hmm.
Vocally and lyrically, this dude is so good.
Yes. I really like the hand claps in the background throughout the whole song. Like it wasn't annoying at all. It just fit. Um, the whole vibe of the song is talks about the living the American dream of success, but never being happy and never being satisfied with it. And I think we could learn a lot from that. Quit chasing stuff. If you're never going to be happy. Appreciate what you got.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's solid A for me.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So having said all that, where would you rank this album as a whole?
So one thing I'd like to mention before we finish the rankings here is there's a
Hmm.
couple bonus tracks out there you can find on YouTube or through Spotify, I believe.
Yeah, these
Uh,
were Spotify only tracks.
I checked both of them out. They're both good tunes, continuing the same vibe of the rockin' album.
Hmm.
So you may want to check those out on your own time. Didn't rank those because they weren't the original album, but definitely get out there and check that stuff out. I also want to mention I checked out something that these guys had done here in 2025. They did a like 4 song EP release of
Hmm.
covers
Hmm.
where they were a black metal band called the Blast Beaters. And the videos out there are fantastic. And the stuff that they cover is it's so uncanny what they cover, but man, they really bring their own flavor to it, and it sounds so good.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
like the way these dudes are good, man. That's all I'm going to say is these dudes are good. So with that being said, I've got 13 tracks here, and I've got one, two, three, four B's out of 13 tracks, and there's a couple A pluses in there. Dude, I'm giving it a 9.25.
Mm, okay.
I'm giving it a 9.25.
Very nice.
It's a banger, and it's enough of a banger that I went out and looked up more of their stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
So
No, I'm with you on that Blast Beaters album too. They did a cover of Venus, Staying Alive. I'm so excited and Go West. So
yeah,
very cool stuff.
yeah, these guys are they're good, man. And I if you go through the videos on YouTube, you see a lot of people saying, why haven't these guys broke big? Like, why are these guys not an international success?
Yep.
I don't get it, dude. I honestly don't get it, dude. Why are these guys not blaring on the radio?
I agree. I agree. So they're fun, man. They're a fun band.
They're good.
Uh
They're very good.
for me, I'm gonna rank it slightly higher. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. And definitely gonna check out a lot more.
Oh yeah. So definitely want to thank Eddie so
Hmm.
much for such a great album that he gave us. Um, thank you. Uh, if you are a fan of good, solid, upbeat rock and roll, um, little in your face rock and roll, this album's right up your alley. I would definitely check it out.
Yep.
Um, man, Eddie, thank you so much. And just to say, if you'd ever like to come back out on the show, feel free to reach out. We'd love to sit down and talk music with you again. We had such a wonderful time. Thank you for a
Absolutely.
wonderful conversation. And then once again, if you guys haven't seen that episode, go back, listen to it, watch it. It was a good time. And a lot of great conversation that took place uh
Hmm.
that brought us to this point of being able to review this album, which was phenomenal in itself. So I feel it's a win-win.
Absolutely.
Cool deal, man. Now, we do have a couple special guests coming up here in the near future.
We
Uh,
do.
once we've got everything 100% locked down on that, we'll let you know. But we are expecting, I think, here in a couple weeks, our good friend India will be stopping by to talk about her upcoming album release.
That's right. She's going to introduce us and the rest of the world to her villain era. So stay tuned for that. More details to come.
Bruce, I don't know if you've gotten the chance to hear some of that yet. Uh,
Uh huh.
I can tell you just as much as the other album. Uh, uh, Baptized by the Blaze. Sorry about
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Had a bit of a brain fart there. Um, Dude, this she follows suit, and this is just as great an album, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I
She
think everyone's going to be really excited about this.
I'm excited by it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
very happy to have gotten to hear some of it. And from what I've heard, it's
Yeah.
keep it up, girl. Uh, keep it
So
up.
she did release the third single off that, We Ride at Dawn. So check that out. She's got the two other singles are 6 Feet Under and Smothered and Covered, um, is the other one. So check those out everywhere. Get ready for this new album and get get your priming for our conversation with her here in a couple weeks.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, dude.
I'm pumped. She's a fun guest.
Oh yeah.
She's an absolute sweetheart. So yeah, man, I guess that gives us one album to review between here
Hmm.
and there, between me and you.
That's right.
So once again, Royal Republic, I gave a 9.25. Bruce gave a 9.5. Thank you once again, Eddie. What a wonderful, wonderful album and an eye-opening experience. Uh, Good sir,
Yeah.
what do you have for me?
So we were talking with Eddie, and the whole conversation of cowpunk kind of come up briefly, and it got me thinking. I'm like, you know what? The one of the bands that we brought up, but you haven't heard yet, that I really dig. They were really kind of the at the forefront of that whole cowpunk scene. This album came out in 1984. It's widely regarded as their debut album, but I believe there is another one before that. I'm giving you Jason and the Scorchers, and I'm going to give you Fervor, Fervor. Um, there's a couple of really great albums I wanted to give you, but I said, you know what? Let's just start at the beginning.
Cool.
Fervor. What do you got for me, my friend?
So I am going to take you to a place back in time,
Going back
a
in
time
time.
when you and I were like in high school.
Mm-hmm.
This album, I think, dropped right around then.
Okay.
Uh, Phenomenal guitar work. Had a couple big singles off of this one. Um, but overall, I've loved this band for many years, and I finally got to see them a number of years ago live. My wife, got me tickets for my birthday, and she, God bless her soul, she rocked out, even having to sit down because her back was acting up.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a wonderful, wonderful show, wonderful experience. And I'm going to give you our good friends from over there in Germany, the Scorpions. Crazy.
The Scorpions,
Yep.
Crazy World.
Yep.
Oh, very interesting. We were babies in 1990. What are you talking about? Babies. Interesting. All right. Excited for that.
Mhm. Well, sir,
Hmm.
I've had a lot of fun this evening.
Yeah, man. You too.
And I want to thank every one of you who are watching, listening, subscribed,
Lurking.
lurking, hanging out. Still feel free to leave a comment, throw a suggestion out there for an album you'd like us to review. Feel free to reach out to us. Um, we're across all streaming platforms. We're working on the TikTok thing right now. Uh, as soon as that comes up, I'll let you know. I'm just trying to get a handle on how I can implement that into my life and it not be so intrusive to my life. I hate social media. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Either way, man, with that being said, Bruce, I am looking forward to your review next week.
Yeah, man. Me
And
too.
man, what a banger of an album tonight.
Fun ride.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for 135 great episodes.
There's a couple clunkers.
And
Mostly great.
it's been a long run.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Either way, remember in a couple weeks we talked to India Ramia and her upcoming album, her Villain Era, and we will see you guys then. Bruce, thank you for once again for everything. All of you out there in YouTube land and podcast streaming land, thank you all. I'm Tone.
I'm Bruce. We're out of here.
We're hooked on Sonics. We'll see you later.